Okay, I wanted to make a video for you just to kind of give you an idea of how Excel works, and we'll show you some tips and tricks on it as we go. Now you can read your instructions, and you will have needed to already put your data in on that shared document that I gave you access to in Blackboard. But if you've gotten this far, if you'll watch the video a little bit, I think it'll help you get through, and then I'll make another one on making the chart. So here we have our Excel worksheet, and I've already named it M&M Activity Worksheet, so you want to be sure you give it a good name. I type my title in. This is where my colors are going to be, and across here, these numbers are going to represent the different people who have bags of M&Ms. So if you'll notice, first off, I have person number 1, which is me, and then person number 2. And we're going to go all the way out to 10. And I could just go in and type 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. But there's an easier way. If you will select 2 cells, 1 and 2, I'm just going to go from 1 to 2. That gives you the pattern. So we know that the next one's going to be 3, 4, and so on. But all we have to do is drag from this little corner square. So you get a black cross. When you see the black cross, you can drag across at 7, 8, 9, 10. It will automatically fill those numbers in for you. And that's really handy a lot of times. Okay, another thing that we want to do is, you notice how this is centered and the rest of them are right aligned. Well, numbers are usually right aligned, but we want everything to be centered. So I'm just going to drag across and drag down through all of that. And we're going to click on the center button. And I'll just click that a couple of times until everything is centered there. It just makes it look better. Okay? Now, the other thing that we have here is we have shaded the cells of the color of the M&Ms. So this is blue, red, yellow. And I just left a couple of them not done so I could show you. If we want to do green, we just go up to the fill bucket, we choose green, and then we go here, we go here, and we choose a brown. And if you don't want to fill it, or you choose the wrong one, you can go back to no fill, and that'll take it out. And we're going to leave that one brown. Okay, so now we've got everything centered. We've got our prediction in here. We go to brown, and you just have to go over to this worksheet. And it's not filled out yet because, you know, people are just starting. But you go over here to get your data. Okay? Alright. So the next thing that we want to do is, once we have all the data in, it asks us, the instructions ask us to total up these colors in the first person's bag and my bag. So the easiest way is to use my auto sum. So if I go here and click on auto sum, it shows me that it's going to add up B2 through B9. We don't want those numbers included in our total. We just want to start at blue. So we just click on the blue and drag down through it, and now it's B4 through B9. That's what we want, and so we hit enter. Notice I had 52 in my bag. Okay? Now, if I wanted to know how many blue M&Ms there were total, I would go here, which is on the blue line, and I would go to the auto sum, and notice it highlights from here all the way over, which is what we want. I'm going to enter, and it shows we've got 14. Let's say the second person came in and they had 10. You see how your total automatically changes? That's why you don't want to put the actual numbers in your formulas. Always use a function or a formula here. If we went in and put 14 plus 10 and we added another one, what if this was really 9? You have to go back and change everything. So make sure that you use, when you're adding up, the auto sum. Alright, same thing down here. I can copy my totals over. I'm going to go on and put a few numbers in here just so, now these are just pretend numbers, okay? Okay, now, what if we copied this formula over? Remember how we used our fill handle there when we selected both of those to fill in our numbers? Well, if you want to copy a formula, you just click on that corner, get the black arrow, just drag across. Notice there was 50 in this bag. Okay? And there's 24 here because that's all we had. Now what if we copy this formula down? Alright, do you see how all of the formulas will change depending on what numbers you put in there? These are just pretend numbers. Okay, so that bag had more. Here's how many we have total so far in our bags. Alright, so as you put in all your data, it doesn't matter. You can do your formulas first, and then you can come back and add your data later on. It really doesn't matter as long as you have the correct formulas in.